Welcome to Orlando Experience. In today's video, I'm going to take you around the Walt Disney World Boardwalk area. So the Boardwalk is kind of a dining and entertainment district that's located between Epcot and Disney's Hollywood Studios. There are 6 main resorts in this area. 3 of them are owned by Disney. That is the Boardwalk Resort, the Yacht Club Resort, and the Beach Club Resort. The other 3, which are right behind me, are actually the Dolphin, the Reserve, and the Swan, and they are owned by a separate company and operate under the Marriott brand. So what I wanted to do today is just take you for a stroll, an evening stroll through the Walt Disney World Boardwalk area. I'm going to show you several of the restaurants that are in the area, as well as the shops. We'll check out some of the merchandise. And finally, we will look at some of the evening entertainment they have nightly here that is really good and is a place where if you're just looking for that moment to just kind of take a break from the theme parks and even the crowds in general, the Boardwalk might just be the spot for you on an evening. Come out here, take a stroll. The whole area is themed to like a 1920s Atlantic boardwalk beach resort. It just has a really laid-back vibe. So with that, let's get started on our tour. So we're going to start our walking tour of the Disney Boardwalk from the Swan and Dolphin side of the resort area. So as you enter into the boardwalk, this is going to be closest to what I call their nightclub entertainment area. So there are 2 nightclubs that are located here on this end of the boardwalk. So one of the clubs that is located here at the boardwalk is called Jelly Roll's Dueling Pianos. It generally opens at 7 o'clock nightly. And then right next door to it is the Atlantic Dance Club area. And that is open Thursday through Sunday. And its opening time is at 8 p.m. So just keep that in mind. So nightly, the boardwalk has quite a bit of different entertainment groups and acts along the boardwalk area. They rotate on their schedule throughout the evening. So it's a great place just to kind of catch a quick fun show for the family. One of those acts is going on right now. So let's go over and take a look at it. So the first couple of stores that you'll come to is one's called the Screen Door General Store, as well as Character Carnival. And they're both connected internally, very much like how Disney does their main street stores. So let's go ahead and take a look inside, and we'll even look and see if we can find any special boardwalk merchandise. So I'm actually a big hat fan, and one of my favorite current Disney World hats is actually this one right here. This is the Mickey one. They also have a Mickey Steamboat Willie one. Monsters Universe is down there. And then on the flip side are all the different years. So it's kind of the traditional Mickey Mouse ears, as well as some sun hats. And then you'll find that most of the time in all of Disney's resorts will have a small section which just have resort themed merchandise. So here you can see the lounge flies for the boardwalk, different boardwalk pins and shirts. So when I was younger, before YouTube and stuff started up, my favorite book to get every year was these guides to Walt Disney World. I would go into Barnes & Nobles or Borders or wherever it might be just to find the newest guide for that year on Walt Disney World. If you're a game collector or you're just looking for games for your hotel room or you're here on your resort, Disney's got you covered. There's obviously Walt Disney World Monopoly games, Clue, you've got Uno, regular playing cards, Disney's Candyland, as well as Life. And then in the general store area, you can find different home goods that you might want for your house, as well as just a lot of quick eat bites and things you might need while you're here. Disney will definitely stock you up with all the candy you want. Cereal if you need that for breakfast in the morning. And then there's even a cold fridge area which will have your drinks, quick pizzas, ice creams, and drinks. And then there's a bakery counter, kind of keeping you stocked up with kind of what I call the traditional Disney eats and treats, from cupcakes down to, of course, the giant Mickey chocolate chip cookie. So another store that's located here at the boardwalk is the famous Promenade Art Gallery. And this may or may not be a store you want to bring the younger kids into, but there's just a lot of really cool Disney artwork, sculptures, etc. that you can take a look at. So one of the main restaurants here along the boardwalk is the Flying Fish. Most of the food here, obviously as the name implies, is seafood oriented along with steaks. So let's take a look at the menu for you. So the appetizers, you got lobster bisque, shrimp cocktails, and then you have filet mignon, salmon, some seafood pastas, New York strip, etc. Another well-known restaurant here along the boardwalk is Trattoria, which is an Italian restaurant. And then right next door is actually a walk-up location where you can get pizzas. Finally, there are two other food locations here along the boardwalk. There's the Boardwalk Deli, and in the mornings, the Boardwalk Deli actually serves breakfast. So if you're looking for a quick breakfast bite, this is a location if you're staying in this resort area. And then right next to the Boardwalk Deli is the Boardwalk Ice Cream. And the Boardwalk Ice Cream every evening is, just FYI, always packed. So next, I'm actually going to take you guys over to the other side of the resort boardwalk area, which is where the Yacht and Beach Club are at. And we're going to take you to take a look at what I think is the best swimming pool of all the Disney resorts. So located on the other side of the Disney Boardwalk area is actually the entrance into Epcot, as well as one of the Disney Skyliner stations. Just note that you can actually ride the Skyliner without going inside a Disney park. It's actually a transportation system that connects different parks and resorts in the area. The other thing that you'll come in is, if you go into Epcot in this location, you're going to come into World Showcase right between England and France. And so you're actually coming in on the back end of the Epcot resort. So just keep that in mind. If you've got food reservations at one of the restaurants at World Showcase, this is a fairly quick entry point for those. So these two resorts over here are probably best known for two things. Number one is their amazing pool, which has a giant water slide. And second, Beaches and Cream Soda Shop. So let's go take a look at Beaches and Cream Soda Shop. That was a mouthful. And then I will also take a look at the pool area. So the water slides are actually located across the main walkway from the pool area. Something that I just discovered for the first time after all these years of coming over in these resort areas is actually on the back side of the ship, located along the waterway, is a small kiddie slide and pool area. So located right along the pool area in the Beaches Club Resort is Beaches and Cream Soda Shop. This is a famous area for ice cream, burgers, french fries, and chili. If you were unable to get reservations here at Beaches and Cream, because it is tough to get into, there is an actual walk-up counter on the side where you can pick up some main food just to go. So that wraps up our tour of the Disney Boardwalk area. We hope you've enjoyed it and maybe even picked up a little bit of information along the way that might make you want to integrate the boardwalk into your next Walt Disney World experience. But most of all, we just want to say thank you if you made it to the end of this video. We really appreciate you watching. We hope that you can give it a like and subscribe for more Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, Orlando content. And until we see you next time, have a great day.